You know, my life was the most manipulated in the history of the world, and the people in it weren't given a chance that the rest of you were given for any forms of what you guys would perceive as normalcy. What's normal? Someone asked me that yesterday. What's normal? And I explained to her, that accepting the natural laws and understanding of life is eternal and grace and the source is infinite. That's normal. Okay. Once you accept that, Judah Krishnamurti, once you accept that life is eternal, there'll truly be work for all and all that things you talk about at peace and, harmony and understanding. You're now groping for in vain because you're not accepting that truth of an eternal existence through an infinite essence. Okay. Once you understand life is eternal and grace is infinite, it radically changes the interactivity of the understanding of natural laws between human beings who no longer become a threat to their existence because of their lack of acceptance and understanding of truth and the natural laws provided by truth. So, and that applies to everything and anything in the galaxy, little short people on the History Channel in spaceships, with, dense gravity and things like that applies there too. Okay, gravity comes together, the source symbiotic relations come together in a certain manner, and they have to be, in order to, if they appreciate that life and honor that life, they need to honor it and where it is given and understand the ways it is given and then respect the natural laws in order to appreciate the life if they appreciate it. If they don't appreciate that life, then they're not being worthy of it and the source and the components necessary for it to sustain and maintain life given. Okay. So it means they're being selfish and aggressive and manipulative and abusive. Now, the same sources of life and the same conditions for the source of life as we know it in a symbiotic relationship aren't here on this yellow sun planet that they would be on that red sun planet. So therefore, invading this planet to try, that doesn't make sense. Okay. This isn't what sustained you. This isn't what gave you symbiotic relationship for life. If you're a short little person from space with the little dark eyes, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So when you're given life is eternal, grace is infinite. You have to understand the natural laws necessitated to maintain and provide and support your life. When you start destroying what's necessary for your life through your aggressive selfishness, then you are taking the worthiness, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. You're taking the worthiness of this life and you're negating it. Okay, so even if you get people that are symbiotic to us, like on the Golden Compass stuff, and trying to go find other people's planets to live on because they destroyed their own through their selfishness, is not being worthy of the eternal gift of life through the infinite essence, where the symbiotic relationships form, the sovereignty of, like me and the people talked about yesterday, the story of the sovereignty. Like sovereignty is a misused word. Sovereignty is, metava, okay? Apanihe, okay. You ever seen Once Upon a Time in India? Okay. When the British come and foreign invaders and selfish invaders and not taking good care of the land that they were, where they learned to live and love. Christmas Day is here and so are we, right? So you're gonna have to do that. Okay. I've been watching these commercials for a person running for the presidency. Okay. And they showed me pictures and when she's a little girl and so forth. It's like you're not like me. Okay. Your life didn't fulfill Barack Obama the same way, Jennifer Lopez the same way. You're not like me. Okay. You're not Earl from the Book of Revelation. Okay. You were chosen because of your activities. Like, if we weren't here in the public, we would have identified you sooner and used the force and all that stuff. None of you are like me. Okay. I am Earl from the Book of Revelation. Okay. They were there in the house. And, they abused and manipulated my parents to try to get results out of me that they all wanted, and they were all fighting for the results to be their results. Okay, none of you are like me. I'm very unique. Me and Judah Christ. How many people are like Judah Krishnamurti throughout history? How many people are like Haile Selassie throughout history? Where there's prophecy, this guy fulfilled prophecy of the holy documents of the Bible and the Torah and the current stuff. No, okay. We're very rare human beings, and the reason why we're rare is because of the mind in the temple for the soul that does not trap the soul in the temple. Why? So you're talking about none of you are any of you like me, seriously? Okay. Any of you on TV, Gabe Vasquez like me, Michelle Lujan Grisham like me, Oscar Leeser? He's a good boy. If you believe money's real and you're crazy, okay. And so, the technology. Jeffrey Hinton, it's going to become more intelligent than human beings. Now, Jeffrey Hinton made technology, manipulated matter to make technology, okay, to put his firing synapses on a computer, okay, to attempt to protect lie, which is manipulation with money using technology. Okay? You can't protect lie from itself, okay? So his perception of it's going to have great literature like Machiavelli, a liar, who uses manipulation to manipulate people with money and human perception as a power, as opposed to the power and the glory forever, ever and ever, man. Thy kingdom come, thy will shall be done. You see what I'm saying? Okay. If you don't accept the intelligence, just because the intelligence from the Gospels was manipulated by people like Machiavelli and Jeffrey Hinton and his father, okay, doesn't mean it's not intelligent. It just means it's not reflecting the eternal intelligence of the gift of the mind that's the Ark of the Covenant that gives us faith and infinite glory. Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Do you see what I'm saying? None of them are like Saladin or Pascal. Pascal, okay. They had Pascal, okay. But Pascal, you also got to understand, is circulated by the people that killed Pascal. So there may be certain things in the writings, okay, like the Da Vinci Code stuff, that aren't as intelligent as they should be, because they've been manipulated and changed, like the people that wrote down the Quran, the people that wrote down the Book of Mormon, the people that wrote down the Bible. Do you understand? Because when I quote Pascal, it was very difficult, but you got to understand, he was dealing with the dynamic of the local populace like me with the videos earlier and stuff, and he's being doped and drugged by people that are killing him, okay, like me, and so these stories, that one gentleman at the library, you'll find history doesn't often repeat itself, but it often rhymes, like it says in Plato's Republic, right? And the Republic, is destroying itself, okay. Just like when Alexander tried to teach, when Aristotle was, brought and required to teach Alexander, aggressive, violent people that want their seed to dominate the earth, destroy themselves in the process, because the life of I adore you, you're given life by the glory of glorious, and I completely adore you, okay. Like I did with Ray Ray, and I'm not sure. We definitely know that, we know that Crumb is not my biological child, and I love him the same way I do Noah or Patrick. But we don't know because Amy, the question of the conception dates and stuff. So I in the injury on my testicle from Patrick's mother, which is consistent in Babylonian women for not wanting other people to come and fight her seed for the inheritance. So when she went through panic about her survival and her son's survival, and she attacked me and then went for my testicle, that's no one, I'm not going to plan it like in ancient times. She digressed because of the Pentagon's thing. And so I'll make sure you can't have any more kids. So they don't, and then she wanted more kids, but she wanted girls. Okay. She wanted to control the narrative, like all of you, metaversers, and in home invaders, and manipulating through Wi-Fi, and superhero creators, and you Stan Lees, and you George Lucas's, and you Steven Spielberg's. You're Rod Serling. You want to control the narrative. You want to manipulate everybody into perceiving that you're powerful. You're the Wizard of Oz. You're the shaman and medicine man talking about saying a high hump shouldn't put his metal to mouth or he could end up getting killed. He did it anyway because his life would his courage and his protecting the children from manipulative self of people would transcend the stories told around the fire by Stephen King and George Lucas, and because Little Hawk was talking to me. And High Hump knew that. High Hump knew that, okay, the one of the righteous, the Hua, Solomon David, yeah, you're talking to him in prayer? Then my story will transcend that little story. You're going to get killed. It's a good day to die. You have to eternally protect the children with faithful love and the courage of faithful love, and not fantasy stories that have people have bad thinking and accept money as reality and murdering it over it, and the women accepting it and to be fucked by a liar instead of loved by a truthful, faithful man. Hi, I'm a truthful, faithful man. And if you want to be fucked by a liar, keep chasing that money and asking Jesus for more of it. Any one of you want to? I'm going to give Amy and Stephanie a second opportunity. I don't know what's going to happen to spend time with me and enjoy the kids and the grandkids with me. And if none of you are happy with that, you can all go fuck yourself. But they deserve that. They deserve that that gathering and that reckoning. And if you don't believe that, then fuck you and your money and your technology used to fuck people with it. Okay, I love you. I'm correcting your technology. You're not correcting me. I'm correcting you because it's right, because I'm right and you're wrong. All right, peace.